guys, welcome back. Happy Sunday. What's up? We are going to do the weekly zodiac forecast, Aries through Pisces. Say hey to me if you're in here. Hey, Carmen, there you are. Sorry. Okay, so this is just like an FYI real quick. And sorry, my face is all up in your face. Moderators. I had to delete all of my moderators because I had someone hack my channel again. Somehow they got into my channel and were deleting all of the comments left on the videos. I'm not really sure what the motivation is behind that. Seemed random. So in order for Facebook to be able to, hey Mamika, let me make you a moderator again. In order for in order for YouTube to investigate, I had to delete all of my moderators so they could see what was going on. So as you guys come in, I'll remoderate you. What's up? I have no idea how that happened. And you know, I looked in my list of moderators and there was this random person that was a moderator that I'd never heard of. I don't know how they became a moderator. I assume that's the person that was deleting comments, but if you had your comment deleted, it wasn't me, it wasn't my girls. I don't know who it was. I'm sorry. Did you email me? Okay, I'll look for it. I don't check my emails very often, not as much as I should. Sorry about that. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go Aries through Pisces. I'm going to meditate between each reading as always, to clear my energy and to get guided messages in addition to some tarot cards. I missed you guys last week. I'm sorry I didn't go live last week. I had a lot of things going on in my personal life and my family life, and that kind of took precedence. But I'm back, and the You versus Them are coming out. The next round are coming out, so I have 4 up already. Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Gemini. The rest will slowly come out over this next week. And you know, if you don't see your reading go up when someone else's goes up, I don't post my readings on a schedule. I know some tarot pages do post on a schedule. I post them. I do readings when I feel drawn to do a reading. So mine are never going to be on a schedule. They just come out when I feel it's time to read for that sign. But I never forget a zodiac sign. So I always get all 12. I do try to get them out within the same like week or two, so that you're not waiting too long. But don't panic. I've never missed a zodiac sign. I just do them as I feel them, okay? That's just how I do. All right. And happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Happy Valentine's. So let me grab my singing bowl real quick because I forgot it. And then we're going to get started. Yes. And I can tell you right now, I already have a song in my head, and it is the Mariah Carey song, Sweet, Sweet Fantasy, which I got in the Aquarius reading. I titled the Aquarius reading after that. And I'm an Aquarius, so I just think it's really funny that all of a sudden that song is playing really loud. Sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. And it's Valentine's Day, so it's kind of fitting. It's kind of fitting. I just realized I don't have any of my rings on. Hold on a second. That's going to bother me. Sorry for all the ADD moments. Hold, please. Sorry about that. I don't know why I love rings, and if I could wear a ring on every finger, I would. But if I don't have my rings on, or if I forget my earrings, or really any of my jewelry, because I like jewelry, I feel like I'm naked. So if I tried to do readings without any of my rings on, I probably would have been distracted by that the whole time. So thank you for letting me go get them. And also check this out. I got this as a gift from my hubby. Isn't it pretty? Thank you, Lauren. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this today or not, but I'm definitely going to incorporate it into my future readings, but it's pretty. All right, so yada yada. Let's get started. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to feel out which cards I want to use. Give me a second here. Not these. No. These, yes. Should I use these? Let me see. I haven't used these yet. These are new. So, thank you for the $10 super chat. I didn't see who that was from, but thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see. Lauren. Or did I already say that? I might have. Okay, yeah. I'm liking these, so I'm going to use these. No on that. Maybe on that. Yeah. We're going to mix it up a little bit with some new cards, okay? All right, and I'm going to clear the energy real quick. Enjoy the sound of my singing bowl. I'm getting pretty good at this. Thank you for the 1111. Good timing, Angie. 1111, that's my favorite number. All right, so I'm going to meditate and call in my guides and ask for messages for the highest good of anyone who joins today. I hope you all get something out of the messages, and that's something that you can use to make your week a little bit better. Thank you for the $20, Kathleen. Y'all are being good to me today. Thank you. And yeah, you can meditate with me if you would like. So you can connect with my energy if you do meditate with me. And or just talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back. Okay, thank you for the 1333, Anna. All right, so Aries, I got I feel very clear in my energy today. Let me say that. So I know that the retrograde has been really difficult because there's so many other planets in the sign of Aquarius, and we're going through what they call the stellium. So it makes for a vastly different retrograde than most of us are usually accustomed to. And I'm really happy to feel the energy lighten up. And I feel, Aries, a sense of like clarity coming in for you, you know, a sense of lightness coming in for you. Interestingly enough, okay, I always get random images. I saw somebody eating celery. I don't know if you like celery, or they were like chomping on something. It looked like a carrot stick or a celery stick, or I don't know what the meaning of that is. It could just be validation for you if you're eating celery right now. And or it's just like they told me a nervous habit, or just a habit, a conditioning of maybe eating but not being mindful about what you're eating, and needing to be more mindful. Also, to incorporate more vegetables, raw vegetables into your diet. Aries will help your digestive tract, is what they're showing me. This is really specific. So take it or leave it. I don't know what that's about. And then I heard someone, like a pencil against a piece of paper, sketching something out. And then I heard the word sketching. So I don't know if like drawing is therapeutic, writing something out. Some of you are sketching something out in your mind. And then they showed me a figure skater, an ice skater. And the song came in, these boots are made for walking, which was, I thought, pretty interesting. And then the figure skater was dancing to that song. But overall, you could identify with any of those images or completely understand what I'm saying, but I don't. But those were the messages that I received. And overall, the energy felt like, even if you don't resonate with the images, of just being free spirited, okay? Of cutting through the bullshit, like having some clarity. Also, getting back in tune with your diet is what they showed me in particular. So all of that might be highlighted for you, or it could specifically be any of those images that are validation for you. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, Aries, as we go into the energy. Which, if you like celery, celery and peanut butter is a great snack. Protein and veggies. Yes. Just saying. It's my favorite. So let's get some tarot cards out and get into it and see. So you have 3 that came out. I'm using the Law of Attraction cards. It says, through the corridor of my joy, the path is the pathway to my desire. It is not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything, and every emotion I feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. So this is that more lighthearted energy that I was feeling. And I think like the overlying theme, the overlying theme for this upcoming week is that it's not your responsibility to convince anyone that your decisions, I can't get it out. Let me rephrase that. Say it again. Aries, it's not your responsibility to convince anyone that what you're doing is the most right thing. It's your job to feel okay with what you're doing, what you're living, and what you're feeling, but it's not your job to try and appease everyone in your life, or to live your life under the pretense that you must please everyone prior to being able to do things that are also right for yourself. And to just like let yourself be a little more free spirited, okay? Also, if you've been over explaining yourself or feeling the need to over explain yourself, they want you to cut that out. It's like you're just exhausting your own energy, and it's not your responsibility to do that, okay? So The World card. I like these cards. The Magician. And now, okay, so I have the boot. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And then I have Austin Powers in my mind. I don't know if you like the movie Austin Powers. Yeah, baby. Or if like I don't know. It's a very lighthearted energy, Aries. So that's what you're being guided to. You're being guided to laugh a little bit. Now they're showing me a double mint commercial, which I don't even think they still have these commercials on TV. Make you dance a little longer. It's Big Red. Something, something big red. That big red freshman cuts right through this. Do you like Big Red gum? I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting all these random messages and commercials and... Maybe it's just to make you smile. All right. All right, so I guess I'm not going to get an extra card. I wanted one more. All right, so the World and the Magician. This is being in charge of yourself, being in charge of your own world, not needing to convince anyone of your worthiness, not needing to convince anyone that the decisions you're making are right for you, and not even explaining it to others. Others may think that that's cold, that that's detached, that maybe you don't care, but if you start getting too many different perspectives into your life experience, then you start living your life for others and you stop living it for yourself. And that's never going to be on your path. That's never going to lead you to your highest good. So that's why this message is here this upcoming week. To take control of your own destiny here, Aries, and to place your focus there. Also, lighten up a bit, okay? Because I feel like... the messages that I'm getting are like really encouraging that, ooh, I can't take all those. Let me see. Yeah, it's like being in charge of your own empire here. All right, so Page of Cups, or sorry, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Swords. So there might be some new opportunities as well within home, finance, career. As usually the Ten of Pentacles is talking about institutions. Could also be learning institutions or corporations being highlighted this upcoming week. You're the one in charge. You're the boss. You're creating this, okay? So pay attention to your thoughts, Aries, and pay attention to what you're investing your time and energy in. Like, where is your focus at? Because there is security here. There is opportunities coming in, especially when it comes to the tangible, the physical, the material world. Man, I haven't heard that song, that gum song. It's so long. What a good way to market gum. As if gum is going to make your life so much better. But you know what? I'm one of those people, I love gum. I chew it all the time. Maybe you like gum. I don't know. All right, so the message here, Aries, is to have the courage to overcome some prior conditioning. Conditioned ways of being, conditioned ways of thinking. For some of you, it's like this very fierce nature that's coming through. For some of you, this is Leo energy as well, so you may have that in your chart or be dealing with one. But I just feel like have the courage to break some old habits. This upcoming week, you're being pushed in that direction. You're being pushed towards things that make you feel lighter in the energy. Follow your emotions. Also, you have some new opportunities coming in as it pertains to money. And then one card for whoever you may be dealing with. Or three, whatever. So whoever you're connecting with, Aries, this upcoming week, this could be anyone in your life. whether physical or energetic. There is the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Materials, and the Two of Materials. So you have someone here that is full of emotion, that wants to invest time and energy into themselves or into this connection. If you're connected with them, they might be juggling different priorities this week or going back and forth within the energy, but I feel that they're pretty, the word they gave me is resolute, or pretty invested into this connection. If you're currently in a connection, if this is intimate, then there's also a lot of love here. This person has love for you. If it's a platonic connection, same. This person has love for you. You know, they're in it for the long haul, or they'll be there for you. But they also have other things going on in their life that they need to tend to this week. And it could be in regards to their own like financial well-being or emotional well-being, of course, as there's some back and forth energy here. So, yeah, I have fixed energy here, Leo in particular, but could be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. I have Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, and water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, that could be any zodiac sign that you're dealing with, or those could be placements in your chart. So, I can't believe I remembered that song. Is it Big Fresh? Big Red? Your fresh breath will get you through it. Make you smile a little longer. With Big Red. All right, so that was Aries. Sorry, we're going to go to Taurus. That song distracted me. So funny. And I want to kind of go through these cards real quick before I go to Taurus. Shuffle them up a little bit better here. So, is it Big Red? That's what I thought. You don't see gum commercials anymore, do you? You used to have Juicy Fruit. Thank you for the $22. Jolenta. Appreciate you, girl. Or the Double Mint Twins. Remember when Icebreakers was like the new big thing with gum? It's really funny if you watch those commercials, though, because they make you feel like your life is literally going to change overnight. If you just chew this gum, it's going to make you laugh a little longer. Make you smile a little more. With Big Red. The way they market to our ego is so interesting. So interesting. All right, Taurus. Taurus. So Taurus, I I got Mr. Miyagi. I know some of you like the Karate Kid, or and then they showed me the rat from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, that part's not important. Although some of you that could be validation. Maybe you watch that. Maybe you like that. I don't know. But what they were showing me is the word focus, focus, focus. And like with Aries energy, when I sat in the Aries collective energy, I felt a lot of clarity, a lot of lighthearted type of vibes. When I got into Taurus's energy, it was much more serious. It was much more focused, and I almost felt like a narrowing, if that makes sense to you, of where my focus is at. So I feel like either you're being called to really focus in one direction if your mind has been scattered, and or you are just like hyper freaking focused on one person or one thing, and that could be running through your mind. And they showed me a train of thoughts is what I got. And it's just like you almost kind of have to ride the momentum, because you've got something going on within your energy field, Taurus, that has a lot of focus behind it, meaning you have been placing your thoughts there so often that it's like you're going to have to just ride the ride at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether that be good or bad. They weren't really showing me, good or bad, doesn't matter. It's just is what it is what I heard. So, yeah, let's see what that's about. Because there's a song coming in. Why did you crash my party? How do you know? How do you? If you really love me, then let me go now. Yeah, if you really love me, then let me go now. Is that Nikea Heaton, something like that, or another? Oh, it's a really good song. So essentially what that song is about is needing to love yourself enough to let something go because it's hurting you, Taurus. And if you've been hyper focused on like what the solution is, then that's where you're being guided, is to love yourself first. Honor your emotion. Set yourself free from things that make you feel in bondage. Maybe go check out that song. The song is kind of about a back and forth relationship where someone refuses to like let it go. That may be exactly your situation, and or it's just energetically speaking on a general level needing to let go of things that make you feel uncomfortable, whether it's a job, situations, relationships, and look within and see, love yourself first, okay? Also, that's an excellent song. Like, I feel very serious right now. With Aries, I was getting like Fresh Mint commercials, and and now it's like, this is serious. That's how I feel. All right, so that's you or someone you're connecting with. It says, how wonderful I am. The message of this card is we're wanting to awaken within you your memory of how wonderful you are, how good you really are, and how worthy you are of having whatever it is that you are wanting. But you must first honor yourself, okay? It's called Starting Over. That's the name of the song. If you really love me, then let me go now. So let's get some cards out and see. That's pretty intense to get us started. We have the Hermit here. And now, like, I feel a little shaky. So there's something that's making you nervous or giving you anxiety. Pay attention to what you're thinking about all the time. Because every subject is two subjects, Taurus. There's the dark and a light side to every situation in life. And so which side of that coin are you focused on right now? Because they want you to focus on the lighter meaning. And you have the Hermit and the King of Pentacles out, which is your energy, King of Pentacles energy, whether you're male or female. But there's a lot of soul searching going on this upcoming week, and they're wanting you to stay grounded, stay down to earth, focus on what you can control. Okay, focus on things that you can have gratitude for in your environment. Remember how good you are. You are a good person. Sometimes society likes to, not sometimes, all the time society likes to label what is right and what is wrong. And if you go outside of that, then people want to place those labels on you. But that's their problem. That is not your problem. Your only job is to line up with what you truly feel is right for you. And leave the nut gallery out of it, because most of them, they don't even know what they're doing in their own lives, better yet yours. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're allowing perspectives, other people's perspectives and that to make you feel less than, or that you're not a good person or something, they don't know who they are. Better yet, can they tell you who you are? All right, so I just feel that message really strongly. And you could be on the other side of that message. You could be the one passing judgment or putting labels on other people. And if that's the case, what other people do is not your business. Okay, so if you could vice versa this, so be real with yourself, right? But I kind of felt it more the first way that it came out. So anyways, the Hermit energy too is like a hypercritical energy. Some of you are being very hypercritical about yourself, not feeling your worth, not feeling, that you're good enough for some of you. But this is also like going within, realizing, that's a lie that you've told yourself. Okay, some of you might be very introverted or wanting to be more to yourself, keeping things to yourself. If you've been hyper focused on something, you're not telling other people, although you know what's up, right? It's like wanting you to pay attention more to the practical things matters. Yeah. So let's see. This is the second time I've gotten this politics card for you, Taurus. Some of you need to let go of the politics of something. Or it's just like there's a sense of, like an energy here that you can't trust. And that needing to change. Okay, so this is a really interesting energy, right? It's like showing the world one thing but not behaving that way at the end of the day, and then kind of feeling bad that maybe sometimes the role you're playing in life isn't matching up with how you actually feel inside, and then feeling bad about that. But we all do that. We all play roles for each other. Your mom expects you to act a certain way towards her, so you play that role. Your spouse, if you have one, they expect you to act like a certain role, so you play to that role. Your boss expects you to act in a specific way towards them, you play that role. We play to each other's expectations, and we don't even know we're doing it. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying sometimes what we're feeling internally is not matching the role that we're playing, because we're putting other people's expectations in front of our own happiness. That's when it gets twisted. So the message here, Taurus, is to check yourself right now. What are you focused on? Are you putting other people's expectations? You want to be appropriate, yes, but you don't want to put your own happiness on the back burner, okay? And if you feel like you can't be yourself in your life, or that all of what you're playing is not matching up at all with what's going on internally, then you really do need to do some soul searching around why that is, right? There's a lot of transformative energy coming in. So this is a deep message. You know, like if you rewind and you watch Aries reading, very light, playful energy this week. Taurus, I feel much more serious vibes. So let's see the person you're connecting to. So person you're connecting to is Temperance energy. For some of you, downright a Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Can I get one more card? No? I'm going to keep the one that's facing up. And coincidentally, it's the Hermit. It's the Hermit. So you have the Hermit here. So this person is going within too. They're trying to be good by themselves. They're trying to be independent in the energy, balance their moods, balance their emotions, but they're also really soul searching. This person might be going through something similar to the energy I felt within you, you know, questioning themselves, questioning their path, questioning maybe even this like connection for some of you, but it's a sense of introversion as well. If you have a very like spiritual, ethereal connection, you may actually be connecting with each other, you know, through your thoughts, through your mind. Some would call that telepathy, you know, where you can feel another's emotions. But both are going through some sort of spiritual awakening this upcoming week, okay? So Virgo energy here, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy here. But it could be any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. All right. Okay. Okay, who's next? Gemini. I had to think about that for a second. Gemini. That's a deep message. So, Gemini. So some of the images that they were giving me were, first of all, that song was still playing. So that song could have been for you as well. The song I mentioned in Taurus's reading, especially if you have Taurus in your chart. But I got like they showed me a mouse like for a computer, you know, and somebody clicking, 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 clicking. I don't know if you're spending too much time online. You might be looking into new things, or they keep giving me the word editing. I'm not really sure. Um, and then I got the phrase all mixed up, don't know what to do. They showed me that like almost like a cloud of emotion coming in. So that could be good or bad, but it looked like a dark cloud. So you might be having some just cloudy thinking or dark thoughts that are coming through, especially with this retrograde. All right. So it's kind of mixing up your energy, mixing up what's going on up here. And then they just kept showing me things. Okay, for some reason it's important to make your bed. I don't know what that's about. There's a whole theory out there about why it's important to make your bed. Somebody even wrote a book about this. And it has to deal with, you know, just feeling more organized in your environment. And like the school of thought is it sets the tone for a fresh beginning each day, even though you're going to go back and sleep in the bed anyways. Don't ask me why I got that message, but I saw someone also like either making their bed right now or they were doing this with a blanket. And then I also saw, um, I also saw a cupcake with pink frosting. I know somebody's birthday is coming up and it had one single candle in it. Or you just like pink cupcakes, that might be validation for you. I don't know what that image was about. So make your bed. I don't know. Get out of bed, make your bed. Okay, so that's why it is. They want you to get a fresh start in the morning because you're getting a little complacent in the energy. I think it's because you're just having a lot of messy thoughts or you're having trouble focusing maybe. And that could be why I had some Taurus energy bleeding into the Gemini energy because Taurus's message was focus, 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 focus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, go check that out. Thank you for the $14.99 super chat. Esla. I think I said that right. All right, so Aries needs to go buy some gum. All right, that was their message. And Gemini, you need to make your bed. I don't know. So funny. All right, let's see. So your law of attraction card. It says, the secret of creating anything desired is to get happy. As you practice happy thoughts, you practice your connection with source and well-being. From your place of being happy, you have access to all that you desire. And this card kind of reminds me of hibiscus, which is something that came out in the Sagittarius reading. So you might be connected with the Sagittarius. That's a side note. So yeah, Gemini, this is like practicing happy thoughts. Because I saw like that maybe you're letting your thoughts go to the negative too much or to the darker emotions, to the darker twin. And to place your emphasis on happy thoughts, happy movies, happy songs, you know, to help uplift your energy so that your week, this upcoming week, goes smoothly for you. All right, so you have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here, Gemini. Oh, and here you are at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Nice. So I feel like this is reconnecting with your higher self. This is allowing the good twin to come up, okay? Come up to the surface. Geminis have been doing some shadow work over these past few weeks, and I've noticed it in the readings. In fact, somebody commented on the last one, and they said, Dana, you've been hard on Geminis. And I'm thinking, well, I'm not hard on anyone, but I'm going to say it how I see it. And there's just a lot of complicated energy around Gemini, or has been since 2021 began, and I have Gemini placements as well, but I feel like there is a clearing of that energy and getting more emotionally stable here, all right, as things progress. So I'm happy to see that. And there is some generosity coming in as well. People that want to give to you, that you may be giving to others, and that's helping to open the door to some new passions, to an increased desire to get out there, to take more action in your life, to make your bed. That was the message. But it's just like, yeah, a much lighter energy here. You might be connecting with someone that you have a familial connection with, and being generous, more generous towards each other. Okay. But there is some new passion coming in. For a few of you, this could be a connection, physical connection, intimate connection. For others of you, it's just feeling the desire to get your shit together this week. You know what I'm saying? Be on top of your game this week. Practice happy thoughts. So, yeah, this says traveling and ordinariness. Some of you might just literally be traveling this upcoming week, or you may be planning travel, thinking about traveling. You just kind of want to get out of the mundane. That's what I feel. I feel like, sometimes we go through the motions of life, and it just becomes like we just get used to our lives, and we get stuck in like these ruts where we're just not very much excited about anything, or not feeling the desire to push for anything outside of our comfort zone. And it's like there is new beginnings ready to come in, Gemini, once you get really happy with the ordinariness of your life. And here's how I put it to people. Being bored is a blessing, because that means life is pretty calm right now. But when life is pretty calm, that's when you want to start practicing the higher vibrations, and when you can pull yourself up into a higher elevation. So right now, if you're feeling like everything's very ordinary or mundane, or you're in kind of like almost a rut, then this is a good time to practice appreciation, gratitude, learn new things. And I did see somebody learning something new, searching online. Some of you thinking about making travel plans here, but it's like appreciate the ordinary, because it's only going to be ordinary for a small period of time before inevitable change comes in, whether that's good or bad. But if you're setting the vibration to happy, then the changes will reflect that vibration, and good changes come in. So you want to get out ahead of it right now. This upcoming week, that's kind of what it's focused on. Let's see what this person's, whoever you're dealing with, what's their energy. I heard the straw that broke the camel's back. Some of you, it's a last straw, last ditch effort, that type of stuff going on. Also, don't isolate so much. All right, so Knight of Materials, Knight of Inspiration. Whoa! Holy cow. Person you're dealing with, they have all action cards. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the World, and then the Four of Voices. But yet they're not doing anything. This person's being called to action. They want, more steady movement in their life, more communication here, more action. And yet doing nothing here. So I feel like you're connecting with someone that's overthinking things. You know, they might just be an overthinker in general, but they're really being called to put the time and energy and effort in, all right, and to take some sort of action and communicate this upcoming week. The way that this person sees it, though, is that maybe you should be the one doing these things, but yet it's in their energy. So that's really interesting. And I specifically got the term, the way this person sees it is different than how you're seeing it. Like this person's world views about how things should work may differ from yours. But at the same time, Spirit's kind of asking you to try and see it from another's perspective, or this person to be able to see it from your perspective. They're being called to move, to act, to talk, see the bigger picture. And yet I feel they're just overthinking it instead. So they have free will. It'll be their choice which desire they follow, right? So you could be dealing with, I have literally all the elements out. I have earth, air, water, fire. So it could be any zodiac sign that you're dealing with. Okay. So, Cancer, I actually really liked sitting in your energy. I don't want to come out of it. It was very comfortable and pleasurable, and I think you might have a very comfortable week, or you might be seeking more comfort and pleasure in your life. Taking note of things that you really appreciate within your comfort zone. I felt a sense of warmth. I felt like some of you are like taking time out to do things that are really pleasurable. I saw like someone making pasta, making their own noodles. They showed me someone pushing something through a noodle maker. That's very specific, so I don't. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you just like comfort food in general or something. But it was like, yeah, just very comforting vibes. And then I don't know if this is a specific message for someone or not, but they showed me an image of a male playing a keyboard or a little piano or something, a musician. Some of you might be musicians or you're connecting to a musician, I don't know. And this is why I know it's not for everyone. He was smoking a joint. So some of you like the pot. I don't know. If not that, if you're not connecting with someone like that or that's not you, again, it was just showing me like the person was in their element. Like they were in the element, they were in the emotion, they were in the vibe. So I just feel like you're vibing this week, okay, regardless, or feeling more in the flow of life for some of you. So let's see. So you're flipping something over in your mind to be able to see like the other side of a situation as well, because they also showed me the world and then they flipped it upside down. So there's some sort of new perspective that you're gaining from an experience where maybe you did feel your world was kind of flipped upside down, or a change that caused you to have to see something from another's point of view or another perspective, but like coming to some sort of peace with that situation, okay? These cards are kind of sticky. Not my favorite deck, but I like the meanings of the cards. Okay. So this says, when I'm feeling good, I'm allowing in good. The way you feel is your indication of your vibrational connection to that which is source. The better you feel, the better your connection. The worse you feel, the more disallowance to that connection. Nothing is more important than that you feel good, because nothing is more important than your connection to your own source. So I think that's like kind of coinciding with the message where I saw the world being flipped upside down, and it was like the sun was coming out again. So that's where I got that feeling of warmth. Some of you may be connecting also with Leo or have Leo in your chart, as the sun card in tarot is connected to Leo. Let's see. Ooh, Eight of Swords, the Hangman, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. So again, this is kind of coming out of this more painful period where you could have felt like restricted in the energy, or have been just having some very restrictive thoughts, going through something that may have even been mentally or emotionally painful for you. And then this is exactly almost what I saw in my meditation, seeing it from another perspective, being able to rise above that and to feel fortunate anyways, okay, to sit in your knowing that what's for you can't miss you, Cancer. There's some sort of fortune or blessings or a decision that may be going in your favor this week, after you kind of separate yourself from this more painful thoughts, painful emotions here. And that's why they want you to pay attention to how you're feeling, right? So I feel like, yeah, there's divine timing coming in here, and some sort of favorable outcome is what the word that they're giving me, favorable decision. That's helping to move things along, helping you to feel that lighter, warmer energy this upcoming week, feeling very grateful or fortunate for some of you. Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry there. And I feel like very chill right now, so I'm just getting like, you're not really in a rush right now, or you don't want to be rushed, or if you have been feeling that, then Spirit is saying chill out a little bit, like go into chill mode, right? And some of you, you want to rebel, you know, or you could be dealing with someone that just has no chill, has no chill. Maybe it's you that's not had no chill. And then they're saying relax a little bit in the energy here. So let me see what this person's energy is, whoever you're connecting with. The 4 of inspiration, the 3 of materials, and the 9 of emotions. So the person you're connecting with, they want peace, they want calm, they want cooperation, and a sense of satisfaction. And that's kind of what I felt. You know, if you're in a current, like, healthy relationship with this person, you may find like a sense of warmth within the connection this week, or a sense of, you know, satisfaction even. Or like this person could be comforting you, or vice versa. If this is not an intimate, healthy connection, and this could be anyone in your life, it matters not, but the energy is wanting cooperation, wanting to feel satisfied. That's what this person wants. I don't feel like they want conflict. They don't want blockages. They just want comfort and a sense of satisfaction here. Some of you may rebel against this person. I'm not really sure why, but maybe it's to get you out of your own brain or out of your own way. That's like a side note for a few of you. So you could be dealing with, I have fire, water, and earth in Libra. But could be any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. All right. Leo. Don't forget to give me a like if you're in here. Please. And thank you. Leo. Cancer, your reading almost made me want to go night-night. I feel so chill. I kind of feel a little sleepy now. Aries had me laughing. Taurus had me serious. Gemini, you got me straight tripping. And Cancer, you got me chilling. So thank you for the $19.99, Alana. I'm so glad you enjoy it. Enjoy my messages. Thank you. Leo, let's see what energy you're packing with. That sounded bad. You know, I didn't mean it for it to sound like that. What you're packing. No. Leo, what energy are you coming in with? Let's see that. Let's say it that way. All right. first of all, you have a lot of randomness going on within your energy. So, um, not, I felt more of a playful energy than a serious energy, but it's really interesting because I felt a lighter energy than I did, say, in Taurus and Cancer, but at the same time, they kept showing me a fist like this, and they kept showing me this motion. So I don't know, some of you are exercising your hand or you hurt your wrist. Some of you have a wrist tattoo because they showed me that as well. You're thinking about getting one. And or it's just they kept giving me the word balled up, balled up. Like there's something you're bottling up or balled up emotion, or you're connecting with someone who's just very tense. It's very um tension. There might be tension in the air when it comes to one specific area of your life or one connection that kind of gets you frustrated, right? But overall, I feel your energy is actually pretty lighthearted. Sorry. um, and I couldn't really hold on to any of the other images, even though they were giving me other images. They gave me an image of a stick, and then someone making a toy gun out of a piece of wood, and then a fire, like an outside fire. It was like all these random images, and none of them were really connecting with me. Some of you could feel a little bit disconnected or a little bit worrisome energy, but I feel you're going to bounce right back out of it if that's the case. Like, I just feel like your mind is in a lot of different places, even if you're sitting like on the couch. It's kind of like Gemini's energy. Some of you could have Gemini in your chart or be connecting with one. Yeah. So, let's see. So they gave me that you're highly intuitive and a compassionate person. To remember that about yourself. Okay. Some of you are like questioning your intuition, and that's why you're overthinking something or overthinking a situation. Or you're dealing with someone like that. Ooh, Leo, it says, seeking approval of others hinders my joyousness. This card says, if the way you feel depends on anything or anyone outside of you, you're in trouble. But if you depend only upon your connection with your own inner being, then everything in your experience falls into alignment. So, Leo, this is saying, you can't look to others for them to make you happy. You got to find your happiness within yourself. And if you're putting too much ownership on others or your relationships to make you feel a sense of belonging or joy, you're going to be let down. Not because people intend to let you down, but because we all have our own journeys, and none of our journeys are about another person. It's only ever about ourselves. It's the only journey we can experience. It's the only true journey of life. So don't seek validation or approval from another to make you happy. Give yourself that validation and approval from within, and you'll free yourself from whatever this issue is that you had been focused upon, or that had your mind scattered, or it's like let go of that expectation a little bit. And if it's not you, someone could be doing that to you, feeling like you need to make them feel good for them to feel good. And this is saying that's not your job. That's not your job. That's that person's job to find that within themselves, okay? So don't allow yourself to get sucked into that if that's what you're doing, or, it's kind of what I'm feeling. I heard the truth will set you free. I don't know if that's for you or someone you're connecting with. All right, so you have the Prince of Cups here and the World card. Here's the Moon. That's why I got the truth will set you free. Pay attention to your intuition. And you're intuitive, Leo. Okay, don't question that. Don't question that. All right. So Prince of Cups and the World card. I heard you mean the world to me. I don't know if you're saying that to someone's saying that to you, but there's an like a push to express emotion here. But it's like you can't see, Spirit is wanting you to have a healthy relationship with this person or with yourself first. I think with yourself first, to where it's good if it comes in and that's great, but it's good if it doesn't, and that's okay too. Being okay, truly being okay either way. And that's what kind of pushes this energy forward and brings it in without you even trying, because you're fine all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get to that space first, or some of you are in that space and you've got new love coming in here, or somebody wanting to open up, express to you. You know, you might mean the world to someone, or they you. But you got to be on top of your game, you know. I feel like if you're a female Leo, it's someone feeling that way about you. If you're a male Leo, you're probably the one that has someone that means the world to you that you're wanting to express to. But we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, so take it as it resonates, all right? So let me get some more cards out. There might have been tension within that situation. Remember, I saw the fist like this. For whatever reason. And it could have been someone was too codependent on the other person at some point, or is. I feel like the more lighthearted you are, the more lighthearted this person will be. And if you're not dealing with someone intimate, this could just be a family member, a friend that really cares for you or wants to be there for you, or they may think the world of you. It could even be a sibling, child if you have children, that type of energy. Ooh, I like this card. Abundance. Okay. Flowering. That's not what I meant to say. Flowering, the miser, and participation. Interesting. Come off of it already, Leo. That's what they told me. Or this person may need to. It's like things are opening up to you, but you gotta let it in. All right. So if you're closed off in your energy and you're like, ugh, no, then you're gonna get that type of vibe. Okay. Even if someone really cares about you, if you're giving off like offstandish energy, they're still gonna respond with that same energy. That's just how it works. So that's like, I feel like a side note for some of you. There's abundance coming in. I love this card. And participation, which means like minds coming in, people that want to participate with you, people that are on your same wavelength coming through this week. This actually looks very good. But there's some tension here that needs to be resolved. All right. So let me see what this person, whoever you're connecting with, what is their energy? Ooh, awakening and the 8 of Wands. So this person's waking up to some truths. They have woken up. Something within themselves, something within inside of you. This person might have come to some realizations about how they're feeling. Some spiritual truths may be coming out within this person, and it's pushing them forward. It's pushing them to communicate, have a conversation with you, and or to push things forward in general. It's like this person is pushing past the pain and opening up their heart chakra. So that's kind of what I saw over here as well. So you could be dealing with Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing. Okay. Leo. Let's go to Virgo. I'm so hungry right now. Might have to have a chocolate break. Actually, do I have some up here? Give me 1 second. I don't mean to eat these chocolates every time I go live, but y'all, I'm on here for like 3 hours. I'm starving. I probably should eat something healthier. Okay. Virgo. Thank you for the $9.99, Sandra. Virgo. I didn't want to sit in your energy too long because the images came so fast and they were very clear. They were showing me, I don't know how to say this. Symbolically speaking, you might be really questioning some of your core beliefs about who you are or things that you feel are very structured, whether that's commitments, marriage, religion, politics even. Like those, what we think is concrete because a large majority believe in them, but really is very fluid. Seeing it from that more fluid standpoint, that it's not always categorized so nice and neatly in life, and that it all just kind of merged together in some degree or another. And I just felt like you felt caged into something or boxed in almost, but it's by your own thoughts about it or your own beliefs, which beliefs are nothing but practiced thoughts. But, first of all, they want you to get rest because some of you, like physically, you might not be feeling well, or that your body just could benefit maybe from a little bit better sleep, even. As they showed me that, like, you need silence and meditation and rest. Silence, meditation, and rest. Um, it's like nobody really knows the truth of how you feel, and nobody could ever possibly know that unless you reveal that to them. But some of you, before you go revealing all it is that you're feeling, you want to think about that. Okay, and like truly contemplate it. They showed me someone opening up a trench coat like this, and all of like emotions, if you could imagine, flooding out of the person. So you may want to do that, like unleash your something that you've been holding in out, but they want you to think about it or meditate on it, just become really clear before you do that. Of course, somebody could be doing that to you, showing their genuine or true emotions, whether it's good or bad. And then I don't know what this has to do with your reading, but they gave me Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Billie Jean is not my love. And I don't think, I mean, you may resonate with that song, but the reason they were showing it to me, because I asked in my meditation why that song, and it was because they were saying Michael Jackson's energy in particular just was his authentic self. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made him an icon. The fact that he dressed the way he dressed and he sang the way he sang and just was comfortable in that is what perpetuated law of attraction for him. And so they kind of want you to just like embrace your quirks, your weirdness, and not try to put yourself into a box, so to speak, of who you should be. And also, that's a really good song. So you might go check that song out. This says, when I'm feeling good, I allow the good in. When I'm feeling good, I'm allowing in the good. It says, the way you feel is your indication of your vibrational connection to that which is your source. The better you feel, the better your connection. The worse you feel, the more disallowance to that connection. Nothing is more important than that you feel good, because nothing is more important than your connection to your source. Somebody else had this same exact card. It was either Taurus or Gemini. Could be connecting with either of those. So, Virgo. Ooh, I love this card. Very eccentric. Some of you you're very eccentric, but maybe you don't always allow that out, or that might be highlighted, the more eccentric parts of your personality this upcoming week. I do find when Virgos allow themselves to go into their more eccentric part of themselves, they become trendsetters. Some of you are trendsetters, or you're being called in that direction. Look, here you are at the bottom of the deck. Then you have the sun here. They come out in the reverse, though. Okay, so I feel like the emotional satisfaction is here for you, okay? There is a lot of optimism, a lot of hopeful energy coming in. Your energy might be on the mend, is what I heard, or the boost. You might be getting a boost in energy. Feeling more satisfied with who you are, where you're at. But this is all very out of the box energy, all very eccentric energy, right? So you're really being pushed in that direction. And it's coming from the space of really questioning core beliefs, is what they showed me. Some of you have been going through depression and not really knowing the correct way to battle that, to deal with that. Or you might just have a moment this upcoming week where you're just not feeling connected, But I feel that if that's the case, then you are learning how to be more satisfied with who you are and satisfied within your own skin. And then that is what brings in this happiness. Some of you could also be connecting with a water sign or a Leo. But see, this image is opening your third eye. And I've been getting a lot of spiritual messages for Virgo. So some of you, you're slowly opening up to things outside of what you thought was the black and white truth, you know, and becoming more in tune with that. Some of you, you just might downright have something very satisfying coming in that makes you happy. Could be related to a water sign or a Leo. So, all right, that was easy. So the two cards you got is silence. Oh my gosh, that's what I was feeling. Silence. Abundance. This is like having silence, having peace, having rest, having restful sleep. Important, right? And look at what it's highlighting, the third eye, meditation, opening up your third eye. And then abundance coming in. So I really like this, Virgo. There's good things coming to you. You just have to get in the state of allowance and believe that, all right? So there's emotional satisfaction coming in, but only if you allow it, because some of you, you're in a very pessimistic state, or maybe not open to it, and in that case, you really need to clear your mind, because that's getting in your way. You set the expectations of your life, and most of us don't even know we're doing it. How do you do that? What do you expect? What do you expect out of life? Do you expect it to go well for you? Do you expect relationships always work out? Do you expect that you get what you want? Or do you expect that it's going to be hard? It's a struggle, that you've got to fight, that you've got to suffer. Either way, you get what you expect. So pay attention to those core belief structures, those core thoughts of expectation, because that's the only thing that's hindering you at this point. So let's see the person that you are connecting with. Seven of Inspiration. This person is pushing for growth, or going through some sort of spiritual growth right now. Ooh, the Emperor and the Seven of Emotion. So whoever you're connecting with, Virgo, they're wanting to take charge of their life, take responsibility even. They're going through, I heard a painful growth process, but it's teaching them to take ownership and accountability for their life, their emotions, because there's a lot of confusion here. Now, this person is wanting to be in control of things, but they also don't know how they feel right now. So that's why they're being pushed to grow, to explore that a little bit more. Why are they confused? What is that confusion about? These are questions this person needs to ask themselves. Do I want growth, or do I want to be in control? Because I feel like right now they're having to choose. Like between expansion and growth versus what they know and what they think they have control over. It's an interesting energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor here, but I also have Leo, Sag. I felt Leo earlier. I think Taurus had the same card, and water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let me say this. If you're connecting with someone that's not really sure how they feel, your job is not to help them figure that out, or to even try and figure it out for yourself. Your job is to figure out, how do you feel? How do you feel? And that's where you start. All right. Okay, Libra. Libra. As soon as I closed my eyes, they showed me a turning table, like someone turning like this. So the tables have turned, or they will be turning this upcoming week. And you could apply that to whatever situation you're thinking of right now. But there is some sort of being on the other side of a situation. Okay, so I feel like you've been on both sides, but the tables are turning. And they just kept showing me rotating energy, like a rotation of clouds almost, you know, how like clouds rotate in the sky. So I feel like there is some sort of like cyclic energy going on, or yeah, just something rotating within the environment, within the energy. And then they showed me two, well, initially it looked like a deer, and I got the word reindeer, then I got the word ram. And there were two rams, and they were headbutting, like they show you on National Geographic. Get that out. Two very stubborn people headbutting. So you might be butting heads with some people, or just have a very strong stubbornness in your energy. Some of you could have Aries in your chart, as the ram reminds me of Aries. You could be dealing with one. But it's just like, no matter what side of the situation you're on, you're contributing to the situation, whether that's energetically or physically. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, they want you to open up a little bit to see it from a perspective higher than that, or the person you're connecting with to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going in circles, okay? Oh, and then I also saw someone whispering in my ear. So you might be getting whispers from your spirit guides, and or there could be some sort of secretive energy, gossipy energy, or it's like something like that going on. We'll see. Interesting vibes, Libra. Like, you know, a secret or something, or someone does about you. So this says, I am learning that all problems resolve themselves. It says, Libra, when you have a problem, a desire exudes forth from you, and Source hears it and answers it immediately. Once you remove your attention from the problem, you allow the solution in. Give birth to the question and then let it go and allow the answers to flow. So again, it's like, don't be part of the problem, Libra. Some of you are not intending to be part of a problem, but you're contributing to the problem of something by just sitting too much in the problem, not letting it go, or detaching enough to allow the answer or the solution to come in. And so whatever the problem area of your life is right now, Source wants you to remove your attention from it this week. You know, ignore it. And just take your attention off of it for a little bit, and it will resolve, or you'll get some clarity or some answers, or the situation will naturally evolve. You know, because if you go head to head with it, and you're also sitting in the problem, then you're just contributing to more of that energy, right? And the tables are turning regardless. That's what I feel. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel that my energy is a little bit lower right now. So I don't know if you've been in a lower level energy here, Libra, but I think that's why they're wanting you to stop giving the problem your focus and start paying attention to other things that are going on, so that the solution can come in, okay? And you have the Four of Cups and the Two of Discs. You can't do it all, you know. Some of you are walking a fine line right now. There is an element of like not really knowing where to put your attention. But again, The Four of Cups to me is emotional detachment, and that's kind of the guidance to a bit emotionally detach yourself a little bit. Some of you are doing that, and it's allowing slowly for the answers to come in or slowly for the situation to change. It's kind of up in the air right now. You know, you might have a lot of other things that you need to pay attention to anyways. You know, decisions that you left up in the air, conversations that you didn't get closure on, those types of things. You know, it's like what goes up must come down is what they showed me. My throat chakra is doing all kinds of crazy things, so somebody's not speaking the truth or not comfortable with expressing how they feel even. There's an element here of feeling like you did not make the right choice, or somebody could feel that about you. Regretting decisions that are done gone, you know, whether that's you or someone you're connecting with, and it's like causing this back and forth within the energy here. So on the bottom of the deck, you have Temperance and the King of Cups. This is encouraging, you know, to pay attention to your moods. They might be very much fluctuating. This also could be in regards to a Sagittarius or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So there is a resolution coming in. I can see that at the bottom of the deck. Justice here and the Three of Cups. Things coming together. Reconciliation for some of you, or, you know, things are naturally going to come together once you get out of the problem energy. So, you got the card of compromise. Oh, geez. And laziness. Interesting. Oh, I heard complacency. Some of you have gotten complacent within a situation, and so you've just not been able to get out of it because of that. For others of you, you're dealing with someone that you want to compromise with, but you feel like this person doesn't care, you know, or it's like, I think what it is, Libra, is like you feel like, why do I always have to compromise? You know what I'm saying? And like you're over there doing, you know, whatever you want, or maybe you feel someone's being lazy in the energy. And so you keep coming at it head on or headstrong, but then you keep getting the same headstrong reaction, and then it's just circular. And that's why they want you to like let it go for now. Stop judging this person if you're judging them, even though you don't really want to, you know. There's something here about that of like feeling like you're always the one compromising, so you don't really care to anymore, you know. And that's, hey, you got free will. This is an interesting message. Let me see what this person's vibes are. Person they're connecting to. I get a sense of resentment here, almost feeling resentful towards someone, or they you. But I think if someone has refused to compromise or budge with you, you know, and it always leaves you with things up in the air, I think you've developed a certain kind of feeling about this person, and not in the most positive way. Nine of Materials. Two of Voices, Six of Emotions is what this person's energy is. So I feel like they are, yeah, you know, they're prioritizing themselves. And to you, it feels like, makes you feel some kind of way. At the same time, this person is really doubting or questioning themselves. They might have a lot of insecurities. They're stuck on the past. They're thinking about the past. They or have a melancholy emotion, you know, and they show you two sides to themselves. Sometimes it's like this person is, oh, just great, just fine, just strong. And then sometimes this person is very codependent or very emotional, very melancholy even. And it's like, well, which one are you? You know, I want to compromise, but I can't compromise when you're constantly changing your approach or your emotions, that type of energy. And this could be interchangeable as well. This person's trying to be okay with what is, but they're very much stuck on the past still. All right. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And I also have air here, so it could be any zodiac sign. Okay. It's kind of funny, and I don't want to. I'm not trying to point you out, Karen, but I was just talking about letting go of judging the other person, and I look up and they said they live in the past. They're a basket case. That's a lot of judgment in that statement. Not saying it's not true because I don't know your specific situation, but that's kind of the energy they were asking to you to let go. If you're a Libra, to let go of is the need to condemn or judge another, you know. They told you that? Okay. I'm not using you as an example. I just thought that was interesting. It's so easy to do, though, especially when we're hurt, you know? It's so easy for us to get triggered like that. So it's not always easy to let go. Oh, they say they judge themselves. Maybe that person needs to let go of the judgment of themselves. Anyways, not to go into Karen's situation, but okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. So I got some interesting images for you. What they showed me is the edge of like a skyscraper, like the edge of a building, and I heard leading edge, but I also heard on the edge, on the fringe. And then they showed me like a mouth come in, and it started. This sounds so weird. It started swallowing it whole. It became like a piece of food. These are how the images converge in my mind. So, all that to say, what they showed me is that something that you are on the edge about has really consumed you, okay? Because I got the word consumption or swallowed whole, you know, swallowing something whole. I just feel, and also there's a weird message here about eating. And then somebody was like going like this. Like they were eating and they were like wiping the crumbs on their clothing. That might really annoy you, or that could be something you do. And this is validation for you. I don't know, Scorpio, or they were just showing me crumbs and like someone like, or maybe right now you're eating and you're wiping crumbs off, or someone is doing that. And if it's someone else, I think it irritates you a little bit, like the uncleanliness of something or someone. Um, that's an interesting message. Um, but yeah, I just feel like your thoughts and feelings are being consumed in one direction or another. And I think it's in regards to one specific situation that just really has the ability to consume you. But, and maybe it's messy, maybe it's a little unclean or unkempt, you know? Yeah. I have John Legend playing in my head. All of me loves all of you. That could be how you're feeling, Scorpio. That could be how someone's feeling about you, or that song could be validation for you. I'm not sure what John Legend's birthday is. I don't believe he's a Scorpio, though. It's just like, I feel like this is in regards to a relationship that just consumes you, you know, whether it's intimate or platonic. Also, watch your consumption, because none of the food that they showed me was healthy. They showed me a candy bar. They showed me like Lay's potato chips. They showed me, you know, like snack food. So, I think the most important thing you could do for your health is to get emotionally in tune and in balance. But of course, your body is meant to function off of certain nutrients. So make sure you're adding some nutrient rich food in there, or you might be looking at your diet or like reevaluating, you know, I heard protein shakes. I don't know if that's something you're doing or thinking about. Like reevaluating your diet. All right. So you got two cards here. It says, "It is not my work to control others." That's an important card for you. It's not my work to control others. And then this says, "Anything I can imagine being, doing, or having, I can be, do, or have." So the messages here, Scorpio, is trying to limit trying to limit anybody about anything defies the laws of the universe, and it cannot be done. You cannot control others, but you can control and create your own reality. Remember that. And then the second message is as you ask yourself why you want what you want, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. You just have to get out of the way. So basically what this is saying is once you relinquish the need to control a situation, then you get what you want. It comes in naturally. It flows to you naturally. You know, so stop consuming yourself with it. Stop obsessing over it if that's what you're doing. Stop trying so hard to control a situation that you don't really have control over. And then just start imagining what you would like the outcome to be. Allow your brain to imagine what you want coming in, as opposed to focusing on maybe what's occurring right now that you don't like. And so that you can shift the energy, and then what you want comes in. What you want comes in. If you've ever thought it, if you've ever dreamt it, it's yours. But you have to relinquish a little bit of the control. You know? So I only wanted 2 cards, and then I got 5. Keep these on the side. So there is a bit of juggling going on emotionally. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Two of Discs. You might have a lot of things going on this upcoming week. It's like you're focusing on practical matters, but you're emotionally consumed with a certain situation, right? Commitments, relationships, and marriage are being highlighted in this energy. All right. I have the song Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony in my mind. See you at the crossroads. So there's some sort of crossroads that you're at, decisions you need to make, and it's just like, ask yourself what it is that you want. What do you want? You know, if you're not clear on what you want, you're not going to be able to pull it in. And some of you are going back and forth, you know, because maybe what emotionally you want is not lining up with the reality of what is. And so that's why they wanted you to practice that law of attraction tip that I just gave you, which is start allowing your mind to imagine what you want coming to you. Okay. There's success to be had here within, for some of you, career, but it could be within commitments or relationships. Like there's success here. After you stop beating it up in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're beating something up in your mind. And yeah, the Three of Swords and the Prince of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So something that hurt you from the past is impacting this current energy here. You know, and a lot of times control issues come from prior pain, you know, and so we think if we could just control other people, it would prevent, you know, bad things from happening, but it's just not how it works. It just builds up a wall. It just creates more pain, and it keeps you from getting what you really want out of a connection, a relationship, or a situation. So they want you to pay attention to that. Some of you are going back and forth as it relates to a fire sign in particular, Aries, Leo, Sag. Unlike how you feel within that, or you just got like some rotating thoughts around that, back and forth thoughts about that. I just heard it's up in the air with how you feel. Aw. All right, so let's see how this person's, whoever you're connecting with, what emotion are they in? Ace of Cups, Five of Voices, Ten of Materials. So whoever you're connecting with, Scorpio, they, you know, I feel like they have a lot of love for you, but they feel that you're disconnected from them, you know, or you could feel that way about them, feeling disconnected. And yet this person wants family or security, you know, a sense of connectedness, but feeling disconnected emotionally. See, there's a disconnect here between like what you're living and what you're feeling, whether that's on your part or this person's part or both. And it creates like this back and forth of emotion here. But this person is searching for security and love, even though, you know, for some of you, it's like there's a decision here between like security, like assurance, versus love. And feeling like you can't have both, or this person feels that they can't have both. So it splits their energy, right? Or yours. So, one card. It says receptivity. So open up your receptive intuition, Scorpio nature, you know, allow the answers to come in. Allow yourself to imagine best case scenario. You know, I know that Scorpios pride themselves on being realistic, but sometimes that realism prevents good things from coming in. Because if all you're focused on is your current reality and you're not 100% satisfied with your current reality, but that's all you're focused on, then that's all you get. You get a continuation of that. So sometimes you have to tap into your receptivity, your imagination, and start creating what you want up here and allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to believe it. As far fetched as that sounds, that's the true definition of faith. Faith is believing in the reality and the truth of something without having evidence. And then what you want comes in. Then you have evidence. Show it to yourself, you know. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, in particular Aries, Leo, Sag. But I also have Taurus energy here. Could be dealing with another water sign and air energy. So somebody is cooking food in my house and it smells so good. I am so hungry. I know I'm always so hungry on Sundays. You know, last night, not to go off topic here, last night we ordered food and it never came. It never came. And by the time by the time we figured it out, it was like 9 o'clock at night. So I went to bed with an empty belly because my food never came. But I was so tired, I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to sleep. I think DoorDash, you know, not reliable. Not reliable. Sometimes they just cancel your order. They don't even call you or tell you or anything. So I'm like starving today, you know? I was really looking forward to it too. Anyways. Just random side note. Sagittarius. Okay. So Sagittarius, I got a very distinct song in my head, which I've gotten in readings, but it's been a while, which is I wanna lay you down in a bed of roses, but tonight I sleep on a bed of nails. John Bon Jovi, baby. I think so. I think it's Bon Jovi, but it's like someone wishing someone well while they're in pain. You know? It's a really weird message of being willing to be in pain as long as someone else is feeling comfortable. And for whatever reason, that message is coming up because it's something for you to look at, you know. I heard suffering in silence. It's not helpful to your energy, okay, to feel that way or to do that to yourself if that's what you're doing. Like making yourself uncomfortable so that someone else could be comfortable, you know. Or someone could be feeling that way about you. And I'm getting a lot of comforting messages because what I saw was like someone going like this to someone's hair and face like this. Like you know what you do when you try to soothe someone. And so I feel like spirit's really trying to soothe your energy, right? Trying to provide you some soothing vibes to come in, but you got to let it come in, right, Sagittarius? So the second lyric to that song is, we could be just as close as the Holy Ghost is. So, listen, spirit is close to you, with you. You have guides. We all have spirit guides. You know, allow yourself to hear their messages, meditate during this time frame, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the synchronicities, especially if you're in the situation where one person is like comfortable and the other person is in pain. Or giving up you don't give up your alignment for anyone, you know? Mostly because it does not benefit either, right? If you give up alignment, which alignment is your joy, your happiness, to appease another, you help them not, okay? All you do is teach them to be codependent on you, and then they suck your energy, and then you both end up in the trenches. So it's like, you know, you need to prioritize your alignment. And it says, the main event isn't the destination, it's my joyous journey. Your message is, you did not come forth seeking assignments to complete. You came forth for a reason to flow and to love and enjoy life. Even though you will return home at the end of any vacation, the idea of your holiday is not to complete it as quickly as possible so that you can check it off your list. The idea of your vacation and of this life experience is to have joy along the way. So it's like, Sagittarius, get out of the thought that there's something you must do, that you must have, that you must go about it this certain way. You know, get out of the checklist type of mentality that, you know, we easily get into as human beings. So sometimes life can feel like one checklist after the other. And think of it more as like an ever-flowing event that's coming to you. Life is coming to you. It's ever-flowing. So if it's going to continually come in, then you might as well make the best of it. Find joy in it as best as you can. Give yourself the grace of allowing yourself to feel good. Prioritize feeling good. Pay attention to your alignment. Soothe yourself. Right? Oh, somebody's cooking French fries. I can smell it. I love French fries. Just a side note. All right, let's see what else. Wow, the Two of Discs keep coming out. I have all these cards. I keep getting the same card. Two of Discs. Juggling too many priorities. Prioritizing other people for some of you as opposed to yourself, or having a lot of priorities that you need to tend to this week. So it's like if you got a lot to do this week, you might as well do it in a space of finding joy in it versus obligation, coming at it from that point of view. Some of you are going back and forth on, you know, how to move forward, whether you need to walk away from something that's no longer emotionally satisfying to you. All right, the Eight of Cups is about leaving behind things that don't serve us anymore. You know, and if you've been like back and forth, you kind of, I feel like a lot of you, you know, whatever the situation is, you want to make a decision, you want to stick to it because it's exhausting your energy, you know, or it's splitting your energy. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio or have that in your chart. But, you know, I just feel like the split energy cannot continue, or it eventually will have to come down to a decision here. Okay, so I'm getting like that same message. You're still kind of up in the air right now, but I feel like you're getting ready to walk a new path here. All right, and like go on the journey. Go on the journey. Have the experience. It's better than being stuck. It's better than being stagnant. It's like you never know if you don't know, you know? People are so afraid to live their lives. You know, fear of making a wrong decision. There are no wrong decisions. There is only what is. Okay. Now, our brain likes to categorize things as wrong or right, and we want to avoid so much of feeling guilty or feeling like stupid, you know, and that's just a play of the ego. It's a play of the mind. It's not reality. Reality, the way that your soul sees it is go on the experience. You know, how do you know if you don't know? How do you know if you don't try? You know, how do you know? And so I just feel like for a lot of you, it's kind of like up in the air. But if you listen to your intuition, it will not lead you astray. Have the strength and the courage here. There is success coming. And here you are, Queen of Wands. Also, don't feel like you need to defend your actions. Some of you are getting like defensive because you think you need to defend your actions or something. Or someone could be like that to you, and it's like, don't feel the need to over-explain anything. Yeah. It's a mind, you know, I want to say, like, I can't say it without the F word. You know, a mind buck. I'll say buck instead of the F word. It's a mind buck. Buck your own mind. Buck your own current. Get out your head. Sagittarius. See? It's painful. So you're being guided out of that, right? Person you're dealing with, what is their energy here? This person is getting inspiration, light lit under their tushy to connect with their happiness, follow their heart. This person has a lot of intense desires and things that they want in their own life. And right now, for this person, I heard the pursuit of happiness. That is their life path, or where they're currently focused at this time. Some of you, you know, there's inspiration coming from the situation, or this person is feeling inspired to reconnect with their real self, be more authentic, you know, shine their light brighter, to open up a little bit of their heart chakra as well. If this is intimate, this person could have a very intense attachment to you, Sagittarius. But at what cost? Because your energy looks like you're the one on the bed of nails to me, and this person's on the bed of roses, but feel free to flip it. You know what I'm saying? It's not equal is what I'm saying. Energetically, right in this moment, I should say. Yeah, as to what you're feeling, what they're feeling. So you're being called in a different direction here. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know if this is for Sagittarius, but I heard if you got problems, I got the solution. Like some of you want to be the answer or the fixer. And it's like, that's not really how it works, because you can offer solid advice, but it's on the ownership of the person as to whether they will let themselves be guided to the correct solution. So there's a message there as well, either for you or about you, Sagittarius. What's that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. All right, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, I got the song Rocket Man by Elton John in my head. Specifically the lyric, and it's been such a long, long time. Rocket Man, Rocket Man. It's been such a long, long time. Yeah, so I don't know. That could be validation for you. I do know Elton John is an Aries because I watched his documentary on Netflix. Very interesting, man. Um, I just kept getting like these big images, like larger than life, let's say that way. And for some reason, the Statue of Liberty was being shown to me, and the word liberty in general. So you might be looking for more justice or peace or liberty in your life right now. It's just like all this gigantic energy, and then they showed me Zeus, and for some of you it's like coming into your own power is kind of what I feel, allowing the momentum to carry you forward. And it's been such a long time maybe since you've allowed yourself to feel empowered. you know, or something that's been a long time coming, maybe coming in this week. Oh, and then they also showed me a shower, somebody in the shower. Some of you need to take a shower. You know, I don't know. And or they it looked really soothing. So like baths, showers, water, you know, might be very soothing to you. Might be thinking about having like a spa day, but at home or something. And I got that message also for Aquarius last week. And I personally did have a spa day. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. Could benefit from that, could help soothe your energy, you know. It just feels like sometimes that life is so much bigger than you, or like that in comparison, you know, to others or others' lives, you may sometimes feel insignificant. But it's like empowering yourself and realizing, you know, your significant place in the world. Um, Something about that. So let's see. Law of Attraction card for my Capricorns. This says, this is a glorious time for me to be on this earth. It says, you're an extension of source energy here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality provides the perfect balance from which you can create and attract. There has never been a better time to be upon your planet. That's a hard one to wrap your mind around considering what's going on the earth, right? But it's like they want you to have some gratitude and appreciation of the current time space that you're living in because you chose it. You chose to be here. You chose to be in this physical body. You wanted the experience. There is nothing outside of you that is bigger than you. That's an illusion of the mind. You are, we are all born of the same importance and the same love. And so, you know, don't make problems bigger than they need to be either, Capricorn, because some of you are, you know, kind of creating that. And give yourself peace of mind, you know. Some of you are getting too like caught up in the injustices of the world, you know, and like that's really easy to do. Just turn on the news. I mean, like, come on, you know, and like you're getting frustrated with that, or you know, it's like you're allowing it to affect your energy. And while I don't disagree that there are injustices going on, what is out of your control is out of your control. So if all you can control is you, then that's all you need to worry about is you. And what are you contributing to the world? You know, who are you, and what does your essence contribute to the collective, and focus all of your attention there, because that's where your power is. And you disempower yourself when you start listing off the wrongs of others or the injustices of others, and it weakens you. So pay attention to that. Okay. Capricorn, let's see. The Queen of Wands and the Magician. Yeah. Chariot, the Star. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart, maybe. But I have Cancer energy and fire out as well. This is taking the reins of your own life. You are the creator of your own experience. Manifestation is here. Creatively wanting to create. You know, for some of you, it's like there is something that's been a long time coming, and I feel like you're in your power this upcoming week and you're creating it. You know, it's manifesting. The Magician is pulling it all together, pulling yourself together. A place of empowerment, you know, whether you're male or female. Some of you could be creating something with the fire sign. And this is the right time. This is the best time to do that. You're kind of attracting what you want right now. This is actually really great energy. um, yeah. This makes me happy to see this. Yes, ripeness. Something is ready for you. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. The energy's ripe for you to get what you want this week. So set your intentions. When you wake up in the morning tomorrow, I want you to meditate first thing in the morning, 15 minutes. Imagine things working out for you. Show gratitude and appreciation throughout the day and watch something come to fruition by the end of this time period. It's ripe, right? And man, it's been just a long, long time. So let's see what's on this person's side. So they have the Chariot, the Four of Inspiration, and the Two of Voices. This person is, first of all, very magnetic attraction if this is intimate. If not, this person is, wanting to be in the driver's seat, okay? Moving things forward in their own life, wanting more peace and justice in their life, but also they're kind of battling with some indecision here or insecurity that keeps them split. They could be kind of blocking their own peace of mind because of that, because they're, trying to focus on too many things at once or not allowing the situation to move forward in an organic way. I got specifically the word organic or a natural way. And yet, for some of you, you're a guiding light in this person's life. Were they you? Especially if, this person battles with insecurity issues. It's like you're leading the way here, or your energy is the most dominant energy this week. Like you're ready to taste the fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like harvest. And this person's ready to have progression, but they also have like some sense of doubt here or split energy. So they may be looking to you for guidance. I feel like some of them, they have a fear of failure is what they said. Fear of failure. That's getting in their way here. But I see things moving forward over here for you either way, whether they get on board or not. Some wish fulfillment here. Like this looks really good. Capricorn. So let me know and enjoy your upcoming week. It's a glorious time to be alive. Yes. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Man, it's gonna be a long, long time. Aquarius, Cancer. Those are the predominant songs, signs I'm seeing. Okay, so Aquarius. So, Aquarius, really interesting messages. Kind of similar to Aries, I got a commercial as soon as I closed my eyes. Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. So it'd be like your coffee. I love coffee first thing in the morning. I don't know why I got that message. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Okay. And then I heard, out of bed, sleepyhead, out of bed, sleepyhead, like an alarm going off. And then I had the song come through, war. Good God. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I was getting like Disney Pixar images as well. I don't know if like you identify with those movies or some of that movie War. No. That song reminds me of the movie Little Soldiers. But so any of those movies, images, coffee could be validation for you. But the overall symbolic meaning of those messages were like, Aquarius, you're almost ready to go to war or like put your war paint on or, head out towards something. But you're fighting a battle that's not yours, and it's good for nothing. War is good for nothing. So they want to like, if you feel tempted to, go to war or battle with someone, it's like, yeah, it's not really going to get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I feel the momentum speeding up within your energy. So it's like, I feel like you have all of this energy and like you don't know what to do with it. So it could be easy to be driven with conflict, but really what they're asking you to do is to take that energy and let it drive you towards motivation instead. Or like you really need to keep busy in the environment. Some of you might be thinking of like new ways to keep yourself busy or, It's interesting because I think some of you have been having trouble with sleeping or waking up in the morning, but then you might notice an uptick in your energy this week where it's like, out of bed, sleepyhead. Like that's the message that I got. Out of bed, sleepyhead. Okay, so what they're showing me is pay attention to your morning routine. Your morning routine is what sets the tone for the entire day. So if you can get ahead of that, Aquarius, they're showing me that it smooths out the energy quite a bit. So pay attention to your morning routine. As an Aquarius myself, I love to sleep, but I can't ever go to sleep. Once I'm asleep, though, I am dead asleep. I'm a night owl, so my sleep schedule is all kinds of crazy right now. And it's like an Aquarian thing. I don't know why Aquarians like to stay up late, but we do. Most of us, not all of us, but most of us do. I think it's because we can't turn our brains off, or at least that's my issue. Where it's like I'll get in bed and then my mind isn't sleepy. So it'll just be like, let's think about 355 things at once. Before I know it, I look at the clock, it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Oh my God, great. Anyways, get ahead of your morning routines, okay? Here's your law of attraction message. It says, by visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. As your desire to feel good leads you to thoughts that feel good, the perfect action will be inspired from that alignment. And that inspired action will always feel joyful. So, let your prominent desire this upcoming week, Aquarius, to feel good about yourself. All right? Let that be your prominent desire. That means you don't guilt yourself. You don't feel bad if you don't stick to a schedule. You don't, criticize yourself in your head. You don't second guess. You don't let yourself go to negative thoughts of things you can't control. You stay ahead of it. So this week, they want you to prioritize feeling good about yourself, forgiving yourself, letting things go, appreciating who you are, not guilting yourself, And that's kind of the message that I got for you in the you versus them reading, I believe. Okay. This process of just truly, truly loving yourself. All right. And it's Aquarius season, y'all. So it's your time to shine. Let's see. You've got the moon here and the 9 of Cups. What was that one card? So, Aquarius, this is feeling good about yourself. The 9 of Cups, I guess not. Oh. We got the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess here that I'm going to keep to the side. King of Cups and the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this looks great. So Aquarius, when you start feeling good about yourself, hello, emotional satisfaction, celebration, happiness, confidence. The moon is highlighting your intuition as well. You could also be dealing with the Pisces. But it's like, once you can get control of that inner dialogue, Aquarius, then what you want has to come, There is a highly spiritual component here with the High Priestess and the moon. So your intuition is, on point right now, all right? So don't doubt what it is that you're feeling. You could have love coming through. You could have, to me, this is self-love. But certainly when you're in the vibration of loving yourself, others just tend to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Others just want to be around you. So you might have, people that you love coming in, people that you have a spiritual connection with, connecting with them, new love coming in, renewed love for some of you. Just satisfaction coming in. And it's because you're feeling satisfied with yourself. It's because, like I said, take the guidance from Spirit. Intuitively, you know how you feel, okay? And I also feel like intuitively, you know that the way you feel is important and accurate. So if you have a sense about a situation or another person, they're showing me that your intuition is accurate. Don't doubt it. Stop doubting yourself. All right, so okay. So they want me to make a statement around that. You should never assume you know how someone else feels, Aquarius, but your intuition right now is accurate. So I don't want to say they're giving you an exception to that rule, but I guess more of validation. But don't get into the art of always assuming. But I think when it comes to a specific connection or situation, if you know that person loves you, you just know it, then you're right. All right. But first identify how you feel. Do you feel love? Do you feel satisfaction? Do you feel good? Because what you feel is what you attract. A lot of you are feeling in love. You've got someone you're in love with that you have a spiritual connection with. You're finding a lot of satisfaction there. You feel connected to this person. Or they, you. So let's see who you're connecting with. The High Priestess. Here's the High Priestess. So, you either could be connected with somebody who's also very intuitive or on the same wavelength spiritually as you. Or this could be a soulmate energy here. Instinctively, you know who this person is. Okay, Aquarius? And if some of you, this may not be intimate because you have a lot of soulmates in your life, both platonic and intimate, but I feel you know who this is. This person is being spiritually led to take some action here, all right? Or to have an interaction. They want action. They're being really motivated by desires and passion. You could have a very explosive connection with this person, and that could be good and bad. Like, it could be an explosion of desire, or like the song, war. But I see your energy is so high vibrating. I don't feel that. I feel like you don't want the battle. You know, you have your battle scars. So I feel it's mostly that coming from this place of creativity or desire, intimacy, that energy more. But you have a spiritual connection with whoever this is, okay? And they know it and you know it. So, ooh, yeah. It says, tuning in. Tune in. Meditate. Start your week off right. Set high expectations. Stop being so hard on yourself. Allow the love to flow. All right, Aquarius. That's a beautiful reading. Could be dealing with fire or water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Pisces. Okay. So, Pisces, I saw someone punching a punching bag. Some of you are thinking about like punching someone. No, kickboxing. Getting your energy out in different ways and healthier ways for some of you. I heard the song, It's Time to Get Down to the Heart of the Matter. Forgiveness. So it's time to get down to the heart of something. That's kind of what I'm feeling that is in the Pisces energy. And I saw someone kneading dough, but then what they showed me is it was more about the word of kneading. Some of you need some dough money, but others of you, you could literally be kneading dough, or it's just feeling needed. Either wanting to feel needed or having a neediness within the energy, okay? It was kind of bothering me because I got an image as soon as I closed my eyes and then it was gone. And it was something helpful that they wanted you to focus on this week, and I lost it. So I also feel like be careful about losing it, losing something, or it's like you're not totally focused on what's currently in front of you, so you might be losing things or misplacing things, or you think of something then you forgot, or like forgetfulness, or that type of energy. Because they gave me the term lost it. Oh, I know what it was. And the other image that they showed me was massage therapy, a masseuse. Maybe you really need a good massage. I love massages. I know, like, we can't really go out. Well, I don't know. Is massage places open? I don't think you can do 6 feet. But you could benefit from stretching your muscles, massage if you're able to. Some of you might be in the field of massage therapy. I don't know. But, yeah. So, let's see. Ooh, that's too many. Pisces. Okay. It says, my health and well-being are natural forever. Says you can appropriately depart your body without illness or pain. You need not attract illness or pain as an excuse to leave your body. You are free to choose a life of pain or wellness. So isn't that interesting? Because I got an image of a massage. So essentially what this card is saying, and this is hard for people to wrap their minds around, that disease starts in the mind. It's a product of the way you think about your body, because the way that you think your body should function has been told to you. It's been told to you by your grandma, your mom, your doctor, your books, your everything, and we understand a lot about the body in the medical community. But the one thing that they don't understand is why some people are prone to things and other people aren't, even if they have the same behaviors. And it has a lot to do with their emotional well-being, first and foremost, and what they expect. Do they expect to always be in pain? Is there an underlying belief structure around their body and how their body should behave or does behave? Like, there's a whole psychology to physical wellness that goes much deeper than medications and traditional methods, right? Some of you might be looking into holistic approaches, or maybe you're being guided in that direction. Holistic approaches like Reiki or energy work, chiropractic energy, acupuncture, meditation. You might feel drawn to that field or be practicing that. And in that case, your body is reaping the benefits. Do something good for yourself, for your health and well-being. And expect the best. Your body is a magnificent, magnificent vessel of trillions of cells that are all designed to keep you well. So, trust in the grand design, all right? Okay. It's an interesting message. Also, if you're holding a lot of emotional tension within you, you know, because I saw like somebody kneading dough or somebody maybe even wanting to punch someone, you know, just getting frustrated in the energy, sitting in that tension. That's why they want you to like move your body or do something to recalibrate the energy or release the energy that's healthy for you. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. I done got the same 2 cards, I swear, for like every zodiac sign. I have all these cards. Keep getting the same cards. Nine of Cups, Princess of Swords. So, there's emotional satisfaction here. But watch your words. Okay? Watch your thoughts. Some of you are overanalyzing or overthinking a situation and it's impacting your ability to be happy. You know, some of you are on the other spectrum of this where you're definitely feeling good. And because you're feeling good, you notice that your body's feeling good. Notice the connection. When you feel happy, your body feels like. When you feel sad, your body feels like. When you feel tense, your body feels like. Start making the connections with how you're feeling and what, you know, what your body's feeling like, because it's connected, right? So it's like, pay attention there, Pisces. You're getting a lot of messages about that. That might be somewhere you're focused or needing to focus. But also, I feel like this card talks about learning new things. You know, exploring new avenues. Some of you might be interested in learning more about your emotional well-being or energy work. I get like there's a lot of contemplation within the energy. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I happy? You know, and like you're like second guessing, and they want you to stop second guessing your emotions, you know? But ask yourself why you're second guessing. Go deeper with it. If you're second guessing a decision, why? What is at the core of that? That's what they want you to drill down to. Usually under the core emotion of second guessing is not trusting one's own intuition and fear of making the wrong choice. So you need to dig to the core of where that's coming from. You know, why is that you're not trusting your own intuition, Pisces? You know, and maybe do some processing or even energy work around that. So you could be more secure in your decision making and how you're feeling. Oh, you will take the one that flew out. The Dream. The Dream. Wow. Some of you are really, this reminds me of Pisces too, this card. Some of you are like in this very dreamy, ethereal place, you know, and pay attention to your dreams, obviously. Some of you feel like you'd rather be in your head than in reality because it's nicer there, you know, or it's just like not wanting to deal with something or the reality of something right now. Which, if you need that respite for your brain, for yourself, take it. Do it, you know? Some of you, you know, you're dreaming up new ideas of career ideas or relationships. Dreaming of a relationship for some of you. And if so, pay attention to your dreams. There's something to be learned or like Sometimes dreams serve as symbolism of where we're at in the wake state. Oh, that was the message, and thank you. It just came back through. Heart palpitations. I was feeling heart palpitations when I went into the guided meditation. So some of you are having like physical reactions to emotions that you're not dealing with, or feeling some sort of anxiety here. Okay, or somebody you're connected with may be feeling that. Let's see this person's energy. Muse of materials. 8 of materials. Lots of earth energy here. This person is, I heard the word second hand. Second hand. Some of you are going to a second-hand shop. I don't know. I'm not really sure what that was about. Oh, be careful of what you hear secondhand. If you don't hear it directly from someone's mouth, then, you know, take it with a grain of salt, Pisces. All right, so I feel like this person's energy is very focused on like the practical matters, career or money, you know, dedicating some time to that, building themselves up. The 8 of materials always talks about dedication to me and really being grounded. For a lot of you, this is earth energy. You know, this person also might be very slow to change or resistant to maybe budging on something, but there is a door of opportunity opening up here in this situation, you know, and this person wanting to dedicate time and energy to the connection, or just in general, focusing on the, you know, the logistics of things. And you're more in this like emotional, ethereal, all up in your head state, and this person's like on the ground. You know, like energetically you're kind of floating over here and this person's like right here, you know. So that could either help you stay grounded, or it could be an issue, just depending on how you're handling it, right? So, Pisces, you could be dealing with earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, air or water. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I am seeing. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love you so much. Thank you for visiting with me today. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing. And yeah. I really appreciate all of the love and support. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram, Tarot Time with Dana, linked down below, as well as in the About section if you want to catch me there for just random chats or to shoot the shit. I don't know. I do talk about manifestation. Sometimes I'll do guided messages, just random stuff, but you can follow me there. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go eat and enjoy my Valentine's Day and my Sunday and cook. I'm going to go cook some good food up. So, till next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.